हरि ओम, हरि ओम। आरती के लिए सब करेंगे। आरती अति पावन पुराण की,
आरती अति पावन पुराण की,
धर्म भक्ति विज्ञान खान की,
धर्म भक्ति विज्ञान खान की,
आरती अति पावन पुराण की,
आरती अति पावन पुराण
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। वन्दे व्याससुतं देवं शिवरूपं महामुनिं केवलं ह्यनुकम्पार्थं भागवत प्रचारकम् भागवत प्रचारकम्। हरि ओम। भागवत सुमिरा। रिद्धि सिद्धि दाता सिद्धि सधन वारन बदना
सुमिरो बारंबार मदन करन की ढाल को
गणपति कृपा निधान ज्ञान खानी आनंद भवना देव मोहि वरदान वरनो भाषा भागवत जय शिव आनंद कंद भूतनाथ भवभय हरना भक्ति वशय निर्द्वन्द्व गौरवरमङ्गलकरणा हे ब्रज चन्द मुकुन्द ब्रजभूषण दूषण हरणा कातौ भवभयपन्द चरण शरण लीलाकरा जय 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 जगदीश सेवक शेष महेश अज महिमा अमित अभेद वेद भेद जानत नहीं देहु मोहि वरदान राधावर यह बरसना प्रेम भरी मुस्कान नित चित्त में खट कल रही मोहि चाहिए चुराई और वस्तु प्रभु जगत की बसी रहे मन माही यह बाकी जाती सदा लिए लकुटिया हाथ शायन के पीछे फिरता बाल बाल लिए साथ मोर मुकुट सोनंगलाल बसहु हृदय मम निशि दिवस गुरुवर रजधर शीश कहु भागवत की कथा जो शुकदेव मुनीश कही परीक्षित नृपति सो कही परीक्षित नृपति सो कही परीक्षित नृपति सो।
कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। Take refuge in that Sri Hari. Hari Sharanam Mama Sharanam Hari Sharanam Mama Sharanam
शरणं
सब गाइए
मम शरणं
हरि शरणं 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 मम शरणं
हरि शरणं
हरि शरणं मम शरणं
शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
शरणं शरणं शरणं शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं
शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं 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 हरि शरणं
शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं
शरणं शरणं हरि शरणं भगवान नारायण की जय. Okay, so now we have to see a very famous Katha from this Bhagavatam. Bhagavan Shri Krishna saw he's only 7 years old at this time. Only 7. Well, 7 is a real good age to not be an absolute toddler and not be a teenager, but also to be naughty as well. That is a real age to be like that. Not a baby and not a teenager, but that is the time when the stealing of the cookies and all that thing start. Maybe a little bit earlier. At 7 years old, he saw big preparations going on in Vraja. And it looks like they were gathering all things for a yajna. Like, for example, this yajna which is planned here, you would have seen how many things from so many weeks before. Bihariji and all the crews, they were trying to get everything in place. Well, the little boy also, little Krishna, he would have seen all these things happening. Big celebration, not celebration, preparations. Then he asked his father, Nanda Baba, what is this? What is going on? So Nanda Baba explains now in the 10th chapter, the 10th canto, 24th. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
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 Parjanyo Bhagavan Indraha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Megastasyatmamurtayaha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Devi Varshayanti Bhutanam.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Prananam Jivanam Payaha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Priyanam Jivanam Payaha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Tam Tatavayam Manye Cha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Parmucham Patimishwaram.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Dravyaistatrita sasiddhai.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Yajante kratubhirnaraha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Daccheshenopajivanti.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Pregarga phala hetava. Lal ki jai. These are some. On the previous days, I was trying to select out less verses. These verses are in Sanskrit. But at least in between, you're getting to sing Jai Shri Krishna, isn't it? Parjanya Bhagavan Indraha. So his father, Nanda Baba, tells to Bhagavan Shri Krishna now, well, the Lord of rain is Indra. Indra is the Lord of rain. And Meghas Tasya Atma Murtaya. The clouds in the sky, that is his they're the embodiment of Indra only. That is Indra itself. Te abhi varshanti bhutanam prinanam jivanam payaha. This prinanam jivanam payaha, I do not know if any of you have traveled to Guyana recently. When you're driving down that highway going east in the area of Manripo and in that area there's a big success in that area. There's a big sign, I mean real big, that thing must be longer than this building. Because it is on the side of a big building. And it says, water is life. Water is life. Well, those type of phrases, they're to be found in Bhagavatam only. Prinanam jivanam payaha. Like that. It is, water gives joy to life. And right now, they are looking in all other planets for water. And they say, if there's water there, then there will be life there. That's the first thing they look for. Like that. So science also agrees with this thing. So it says here, water is that which brings joy to life, which makes life joyful. Tam tata vayamanyecha varmucham pati mishwaraha. He is the Lord of all the clouds and all that kind of thing. And dravyaihi tat retasa siddhaihi yajante kratubihi naraha. And we, all the people, on all people everywhere, they collect all these various types of herbs and all various types of samagri and all that kind of thing. And they do worship yajna of Indra because he is the Lord of rain. And rain is most important for life and for food. In Bhagavad Gita also. This is so important that even in a text of Bhagavad Gita, where Bhagavan is trying to get Arjuna to fight, there also he has to bring in the concept of rain. Can you imagine? Parjanyadanna sambhavaha annad bhavanti bhutani ityati. From rain, all life, without this rain. Because what we'll do with salt water? Hardly anything. We can desalinize it, but we have to be living first. First we have to live. How you'll desalinate the water? Anyway, so we collect. The father is telling to the little 7-year-old, Lord, beta, and he tells also, Tata, my dear beloved, this is what the tradition has been, and this is what we have been doing, and we worship Indra because he is the one who sends rain, and if he doesn't send the rain, then our crops will fail, and if the crops fail, well, tomorrow no rice and no roti. No rice, no roti, well, let me tell you something. No rice, no roti. Other people might survive, but no rice, no roti. Indian people dead. Yeah. So, tat shesho sheno pajivanti tri varga phala hetavaha. And then when life is there, we can pursue dharma, artha, kama. Moksha is not given here, but dharma, artha, kama we can pursue if life is there. So even the pursuit of dharma, artha, kama is hinging on water, on Indra. This is Nanda Baba's teaching, and he's telling this is what we have been doing for a long time. So now, I want to tell you because Bhagavat takes a different turn at this point. there's a word in English called iconoclast. Or sometimes you hear our God. Our God means the people who take the forefront and they challenge cultural practices, traditional practices, and all of that, or iconoclast, and they come up with something new. And for the betterment of society, because they think, like, we have been doing this for the longest while. Like, for example, at one time, I heard in some, what we call, some of the tribal villages and all, they used to think that the shaking of the trees caused rain. When the trees shake, the trees do something to the atmosphere. And when they do something to the atmosphere, rain comes down. Well, the fact of the matter is, a breeze blows when rain is about to come. And the breeze blowing causes the tree to shake. So they connect dots, but they connect wrong dots. But the shaking of the tree causes rain. Cause and effect. And human beings are known for connecting wrong dots when it comes to cause and effect. And if you grew up in Trinidad, well, means back in the day. Nowadays, I don't know how much of it is there. But back in the day, there were so many superstitions. Oh, Bapre. Well, so many superstitions you used to hear. And when you go to Waterloo and you come back, well, you used to have to do a whole sort of thing and walk backwards into the house and all. That is what? Just to confuse the ghost, maybe. You walk backwards into the house. And if you point there and all, you have to bite your finger. And if you remember that, you see, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Well, there are societies that have more superstitions than others, and there are some societies that have less. In fact, you wouldn't believe, this is a real story I have to tell you. Once I was sitting in a taxi from Delhi airport to our ashram, and the taxi driver was just slowing down at the traffic light, and if nothing was coming, zoom, he gone. Like no stopping, eh? No, I was becoming scared, because I know we're not used to this. I mean, you're supposed to stop by the traffic light at least and then watch. While driving, he's watching. So he just went through the traffic lights, so many traffic lights, red lights. It says red and he's going. At one point, a black cat crossed the street. He stopped, put it in reverse, went back, and then went forward. Because if a black cat crosses the street, that is supposed to be an ominous sign, So I thought, this is a wonderful gentleman, man. The traffic light can't stop him, but a black cat could stop him. Better we put black cat by all the traffic lights. But there are so many societies with so many different types of superstitions and beliefs and cause and effect relationships which really do not really connect, but people connect them. This is causing this, like that. Superstitions. So anyway, now, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is and please, one more caution here. Bhagavan Shri Krishna is going to change this tradition in Bhagavatam. What is tradition? They are doing worship to Indra for rain. And it's a long-held tradition. And the father is telling also, Nanda Baba is telling. So, two things. One is, it is Bhagavan Shri Krishna who has the authority to do such things. Great incarnations, avatars, Mahapurusha, what we call as rishis, they are the ones who are charged with that authority to make such changes. We cannot come along and just say, this, we throw out this, and then we'll take this. And no, such things have to be changed by people who have, that authority in the whole tradition and all. That is the first thing. The second thing is, whenever they do it, it is always that they are looking towards the benefit, not of themselves, but towards the benefit of humanity. And those are the ones who have, that's how they get the moral authority, because they work absolutely selflessly. So when they change, so the people who do that, they are called as iconoclast. They break traditions and they come up with new ones. Well, break is a strong word. They change the traditions. So that is going on here in Bhagavatam. The French word for that is, those who are at the forefront of that, they call them avant-garde. I used to hear that word long ago. So now, Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells, hold on, to his father, and now he's 7-year-old boy. And he's telling now to all the elders of Vraja, Nanda Baba and all the people there. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Karmana jayate jantuh karmaneva viliyate.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Sukham dukkham bhayam kshemam karmaneva viliyate.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Sukham dukkham bhayam kshemam karmaneva vipadyate.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Asti chedishvara kaschet phalarupyanya karmana.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Kartaram bhajate sopi nahya kartu saha.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki jai. Tradition also has very, very powerful mantras, verses here and there that give direction for these type of things also. At one place, Ved Vyasji says, Yukti Yuktam Vacho Grahyam Baladapi Shukadapi. He says, Yukti Hinam Vachastyajyam Vridhadapi Shukadapi. If something is logical and rational, we have to accept the thing, whether it is said by a little child or it is said by a parrot. Because if it is rational and logical, we have to accept. And the next line says, and there's a play on the word shuka. The first line has shuka and the second line has shuka also. He said, if that thing is irrational and illogical, we should drop it, even if it is said by an aged person or it is said by Shuka. Here, Shuka means Shukadev. So, the meaning is, why I'm telling you this, is that the tradition has room for adjustment as regarding Desha Kala Paristiti. Adjustment regarding Desh Kala Paristiti means time, place, and circumstances. The tradition allows for adjustment. And here is a watershed. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Shri Krishna does the same thing. It's a watershed Shastra. So is Bhagavatam. It means great change comes in these two Shastras. So whereas that type of ritual, Vedic ritual, long Vedic ritual, they were collecting material to do for how long? And the little boy was wondering, what is going on? Why they are collecting all of these things? Making such elaborate preparation for this yajna and all. So what Bhagavan Shri Krishna says here now, he invokes the law of karma. So the law of karma is very simple. Now this is a rational, logical thing. He says, karmana jayate jantuhu. A human being is born by karma. Means I'm born in this circumstances, those circumstances, in this place, that place, whichever way I am. All that is because of karma. Second pada. Karmana eva hi viliyate. Karmana eva viliyate. Means to say, I will die only when my karma tells I will die. As I've come here for 80 years, I will live 80 years. I come here for 50 years, I will live 50 years. That is based on karma, nothing else. Then next line. Karmana jayate jantuhu. All beings are born from karma. Not only me, all other beings. And karmana eva abhipadyate. All beings attain what they attain, or they get what they get by karma. Sukham, dukkham, bhayam, kshemam. Whether I get sukha, dukkha, bhayam, or kshema. Means I get joy in this life, I get that by karma. I get misery in this life, I get that by karma. I get bhaya, fear in this life. I am afraid all the time. I get that by karma only. And kshemam, I feel secure and protected. I feel good. That is all by karma. And then in the next verse is asti chet ishvara kashchit. If there is any ishvara in this world, phala rupa rupyani akarmanam. That if there is any ishvara in this world, he is the one who gives the karma phala. And for the person who does no karma, how ishvara will give a phala? How will give a result? Because karma leads to result, and no karma leads to no result. Then kartaram bhajate saha api nahya akartuhu prabhuhu hi saha. Means to say that the person who is a non-doer, he will be a non-receiver also. So what he is establishing is the whole law of karma. And now he tells, and this he does in Bhagavad Gita also, same thing. Yajnat bhavati parjanyaha. Rain comes not by worship to Indra, rain comes by yajna, by sacrifice. Rain comes by sacrifice. Sacrifice means what? If, let us say, all of us here as a society, as a community, if we do not have sacrifice in our life, sacrifice means we give up for the benefit of others. Any giving up for the benefit of others is sacrifice. We don't give up for the benefit of others. And we are absolutely selfish. Well, we will be born in a place where rain never comes. It means to say, the person who never made sacrifices for others, he will be born in a place where rain will be scarce all the time. They will be thinking, oh, when it will come. Or even in our own place where we are, there will be scarcity of rain. Sometimes in the dry season, what they say, don't put any hose in your tap and water plants, because if the police pass and they catch you, you will be charged. So in the dry season here, they ration water also. And now they are saying, this is a very interesting thing. See this latest piece of information which they are giving. They say that the most, please see this, the most scarce resource in the next 50 years will be fresh drinking water. It's all statistics and all are showing that. The most scarce resource in the next 50 years is going to be water. So now we have a shortage, a scarcity of water. Right? And that is, if you really think about it, it is very much in line with the way the species is evolving. Because the species is not getting more and more selfless. The species is getting more and more selfish. Correct or not? Everything in the society in which we are living is designed to make people more selfish. When I used to have friendship with others, and I go out and play, and I make joke, and we converse, and we tell old-time stories, and all that kind of thing, there's a sharing of camaraderie and friendship and all of that kind of thing with that, right? Now, all that thing gone. Everybody's sitting on. I only have to get some joy. Forget about. I sit down there and do this, do that. And so it is all about me. There's no camaraderie and friendship and, getting together and all the other things. So more and more, everything in the society is being designed for us to become more and more selfish rather than selfless. Individuality, they are calling it in modern times. Individuality, there's no togetherness and all of that anything anymore. So everybody, what do we say? Each man to himself. So the scarcity of water and the growing selfishness of the species, they are matching. Because from sacrifice comes rain. And if a person is selfish, he doesn't make any sacrifice. They match very well. And so they're predicting that it's going to be terrible, this fresh water. Wars will be about water, they say. Water will be the cause of the war. Right now it's oil. But that will soon slip away. And then it will be water. Right. So Bhagavan is telling now, from this karma, and karma means sacrifice. From karma comes rain. What is that? Therefore, he says, Rajasa chodita meghaha varshanti ambuni sarvataha. From the sacrifice which we make, because see, sacrifice is we have to do something. Now you can't just sit down and say, I'm sacrificing. What is sacrificing? Sacrifice means you have to do something. That doing something, this is now Praman is Bhagavatam. When I'm doing something, that is rajas. Because doing is always rajas. So the verse says, Rajasa chodita meghaha. From that rajas of making sacrifice, that causes the universe or the world to form clouds. Means I affect the forces. My rajas of sacrifice affect the forces to make clouds coalesce in the sky. And these are not anything far-fetched at all. Is because the species evolution is still very young. That we are unable to see the connectivity, the connectedness between even a mental sankalp having a physical effect. We are not able to see those things yet. But here is the act or the action. Now this is Bhagavatam. Rajasa chodita meghaha. By the rajas of the act of sacrifice, the elements are moved. The elements are moved. Now look here, I'll tell you one more thing. He says so many things which we are coming to find out only lately. So if the sun is doing its work and it's drying up the water, evaporating the ocean water, right? And it's going up. If there are no dust in the atmosphere, sufficient dust, the water particles need some dust to cling on to, correct or not? They have to cling on to something. So, dust is a physical thing. Physical thing. And so, if our karma is not good, well, our atmosphere also the dust will fly somewhere else. And then there will be no dust in my area. When the water goes up, there is nothing to cling to. Like that. No formation of cloud. So there are so many scientific ways to look at these type of verses. Anyway, so Bhagavan Shri Krishna is telling to all the people, it's a 7-year-old Bhagavan is telling to all the people of Vraja that it is karma, now the rajas of karma, which is responsible for forming clouds. Prajaha taihi eva siddhyanti. Mahendraha kim karishyati. Now this is a strong line. The whole cosmic process or the whole process is going on by karma. He said, what does Indra have to do with this? Now that is a really big shift from the tradition, because until that time, everybody was worshipping Indra. And he is the one who gives rain. The clouds is his very embodiment. So Bhagavan's word is so strong. He says, Mahendra kim karishyati. What he will do with all of this? This is the law of karma. Mahendra. So very strong word. Now, Indra heard that. Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells one further thing, and then Indra hears all of this. See what the Lord says. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
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 Indrastat Atmana Puja Vinyaya Vinipam Kripa.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Gopebhya Krishna Nathabhya Nandata. Gopebhya Krishna Nathebhya Nandadibhyaschu Kopasaha.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. Indraha tadatmanaha pujam vignyaya vihatam nripa. Well, O king, Remember, Shukadev Maharaj is telling to Parikshit Maharaj, O king, when Indra came to know that all your worship and all the offerings and all things to him have ceased, because everybody in Vraj took, some people in Vraj also said, but no, Prabhu. Well, now, of course, they didn't say Prabhu, this little boy, this is what we have been doing for such a long time. Whenever there is any cultural change, any social change, there will always be resistance, correct or not? Some group will say, no, this is not the right thing. No, this is. Like, for example, right now there's a big resistance. Well, of course, we have to apply logic and we have to apply all our intellectual might and all to determine whether the change is good or not. But the biggest change which is coming on the earth is AI. And I do not know what you think about it, but I think it is going to spell real disaster. And if something is not done, see, people's argument is this. No, Swamiji, but there are so many benefits of AI. Right? That is the argument. There are so many benefits of AI. For example, the AI could predict what type of disease you will get in 20 years, and from now they could do something. So they benefit. I do not disagree with that. I 100% agree with that. There are so many benefits. But please remember, we are living in a Dvandva Sansara, a dualistic world, and to the same degree that we have all these benefits, to the same degree we will have all these problems. That is the nature of the world, but you cannot subvert the nature of the world. The nature of the world is like that. You cannot change the balance of the charge in an atom. Whatever you add to the atom, you will have to, on the positive side, you will have to also add on the negative side. It will become unstable if you don't add. So if you are expecting lots of benefit, well, we better also expect immense problems with this AI. And that is going to happen. And you know what is good at human beings? We make good sci-fi movies about it. We make good sci-fi movies about it and predicting through the movies what will happen. And it really comes to happen. But it is heading, so now that's a big shift which is taking place right now. So anyway, now, all the worship and the yajna and this is Vedic rituals and all stopped to Indra. Totally stopped. And Indra came to know, Gopebhyaha, Krishnatebhyaha, Nandadibhyaha, Chukopasaha. Indra, Chukopa means he became really angry now. Well, who is this little boy who gave them this advice? And Nanda Baba also he's following this little boy. So he got angry like anything, Indra. And you know the story, all of you, it is Govardhan and all. He rained down lightning and thunder and rain like anything. So now, if he is not the Lord of the rain, how he could rain down? No, Indra has many powers. Right now, there are countries in the world who send up planes and spray chemical in the sky to get rain. You know that? So if an ordinary human being could send up a machine and spray chemical to get rain, why Indra cannot have power to bring rain? He brought down severe rain, like we had day before yesterday. It looked like he was seeing this Oh, yesterday. So anyway, 7 days straight with rain. And the people of Vraj, they became scared. And that part of Bharat, I don't know if you all know, that part of Bharat is also cold at certain times of the year. So rain and cold. Well, they all prayed to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Now this is same 7-year-old who some people were just now thinking, no, he doesn't know what he's saying. Now the people of Braj, when they found themselves in trouble, because a drowning man will hold on to a straw. Yes. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna,
Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Mahabhaga,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Vannatham Gokulam Prabho,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Vannatham Gokulam Prabho,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Tatumarhasi Devanaha,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Tatumarhasi Devanaha,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Gopita Bhaktavatsalah,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Gopita Bhaktavatsalah,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
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 Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Scripture is about, this. Whenever we get ourselves in trouble, we call out to Paramatma, call out to the Supreme Lord of this universe. Because what other recourse the Jiva has? The Jiva is living in a sansar where the wool of Maya has been pulled over his eyes and he doesn't know head from tail. He doesn't know what is the where from and whence of this samsara. So all civilizations, all times, we are left with finally coming back to Paramatma. And anybody who does that, the sooner the better. Anybody who does this, sooner it is better. One who turns to Paramatma. Because we are, we were all born in this place. We don't know where we came from and who sent us here. Anybody knows or what? And if there is such a complex, elaborate, infinite universe going on, in place and going on, transpiring every moment, well, there has to be some great and magnificent force behind it, isn't it? Because nothing comes from nothing. You cannot have a thing coming out from a nothing. You need a something for something to come. So this universe is a something. It has come from that Paramatma. And so the Jiva finds himself in this position. And so civilization has reflected on this paradox, this state in which the Jiva is for millennia upon millennia, and discovered this great force behind the universe. So now all the people of Vraj also, it has come down to the common man. The people of Vraj also calls out to that Paramatma. Prabhu, Krishna, Krishna, Mahabhaga. All this is in Sambodhan case. In 8th case we call in Sanskrit. Hey Prabhu, hey Krishna, like that. Tvannatham, Gokulam Prabhu. You are the Natha, the Lord of this whole Gokula. So now, by the age of 7, he had killed so many Rakshasas also. Kill all this Purtana, kill this Trinavata, kill, what is that? What do you call Shakatasur? We saw, those of you who missed in the morning and all. Killed so many Rakshasas and all. So by this time, the people also know. And then when people find themselves in dire straits, I told you a drowning man will hold a straw. So now everybody of Gokula all together. Hey Prabhu! Krishna is a Prabhu now for everybody. And indeed he is. It is just the Lord is always the Lord. It is just the jiva's inability to see that, to recognize that. The Lord is always there. You see? Trajumarhasi devannaha. Prabhu, it is only fitting that you save us. Save us from this Indra. He is, pelting down this rain on all of us. Flood up to their neck. Like that. Kupitat, from his anger, his wrath. From his anger which he has now unleashed on all of us. Bhakta Vatsalaha. They call out. This is also in 8th case. Prabhu, you are Bhakta Vatsala. Bhakta Vatsala means you are like the love that the mother cow has for that little calf. You are the one who has that for all of us. For all the devotees. So please save us. And like that they called out to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And then all of you know the story. Bhagavan Shri Krishna, little 7-year-old, now lifted that Govardhan Parvat, which is still there today. You can go and you can do a circumambulation. So, Govardhan Parvat with his little finger. And the depiction of this story, you go to Vrindavan, you'll see so many ashrams. Have huge Govardhan, they have made replicas like that. Bhagavan Shri Krishna lifted this and Indra rained down and realized that all his rain, all the people came and took shelter under this Govardhan Parvat, which Bhagavan Shri Krishna was like a straw with his little finger. Now, when Indra realized all this rain, all this lightning, all this thunder, all this thing, and all the people of Vraj, they are sheltered nicely under Govardhan, and it is having no effect on them. Indra started thinking, what is this? I'll run out of rain just now. I'll run out of rain 7 days, and then after 7 days passed, he saw it was having no effect on them, and then he started thinking, well, this cannot be any ordinary little boy. This cannot be any ordinary little child. This has to be some great. It is said in Bhagavad and in the tradition that Indra, Bhagavan Shri Krishna put this whole thing in place to crush the ego of Indra. Indra had a very strong ego. And the Lord does such things. In fact, the Lord has put that rule in nature also. Anybody who has a strong ego, sooner or later, that thing will be crushed. And you know that what we say? I don't know how we say in Trinidad. The higher you climb, the harder you fall. Yeah. The higher we climb, the harder we fall. So we should do something to make sure that we treat that strong ego, treat it by ourselves. But if we don't, then the nature has something in place. So Indra did not treat it. Did not treat that ego. Strong ego. And he who does not treat that strong ego, well, you know what the tradition says? In the Bhagavatam, it is said when Indra realized that it is having no effect on the people of Vraj, he came down and finally prostrated to, this is Bhagavat, finally prostrated to Bhagavan Shri Krishna and sang his praises, asked his forgiveness and sang his praises and all of that. This is Bhagavat. You know what the tradition says? Because there are so many stories and from so many ages coming down surrounding Bhagavat. The tradition says that when 7 days passed and it had no effect on the people of Vraj, means they were protected by Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Indra fell from Swarga. He didn't come down. The ego was so strong and it got crushed by Bhagavan's action that he fell from Swarga and fell dharam at the foot of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. So there are two different things. One is he coming and the other one is falling. The tradition has it so strong. It means to say that the person who has such a strong ego, when finally it will get crushed, that person will also have a big, because the higher you climb, the harder you fall, we say. He came crashing down at the feet of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And then he prostrated there and asked forgiveness and sang praises of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Sang stuti for the Lord. And this is where all the various, what we call, celebrations and all of that, all of these things go on with regard to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. This morning we started a really nice, sweet bhajan. We will try to sing this bhajan now as well. Ehi Murare Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat Jana Bandho Ehi Murare
Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat Jana Bandho
He Madhav Madhu Mathana Varenya Keshav Karuna Sindho
He Madhava Madhu Madhana Keshav Karuna Sindho
Ehi Murare Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat Jana Bandho
Ehi Murare Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat Jana Bandho
Rasani Kunje Kunjati Niyatam Brahmarashatam Kilakanta Ehi Nibhrit Pat Pantha
Rasani Kunje Kunjati Niyatam Brahmarashatam Kilakanta Ehi Nibhrita Patapanta
Swamiha Yache Darshan Danam Swamiha Yache
Darshan Danam
He Madhusudan Jnata Ehi Murare Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat Jana Bandho
Ehi Murare Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat Jana Bandho
He Madhav Madhu Mathana Varenya Keshav Karuna Sindho
He Madhava Madhu Madhana Varenya Keshav Karuna Sindho
Shunyam Kusuma Sanamiha Kunje Shunyaha Kelika Damba Dina Kelika Damba
Surya Kusuma Sani Maharaj Surya Gani Kanadamba Dinanya Ke Kanadamba
Bejucal Nadam Kilasa Vishadam
Bejucal Kesha Vishadam
Rodit Yamuna Swambha Ehi Murare Kunja Vihare Ehi Pranat श्यामल सुंदर चंद्र कुसुम रुचि वेश गोपी गण हृदयेश
नीरजधर श्यामल सुंदर चंद्रकुसुम रुचिवेश गोपीगण हृदयेश
गोवर्धन धर वृंदावन चर
गोवर्धन धर वृंदावन चर
वंशी परमरमेश्वर एहि मुरारे कुंज विहारे एहि प्रणत जन बंधो
एहि मुरारे कुंज विहारे एहि प्रणत जन बंधो
हे माधव मधु मथन वरेण्य केशव करुणा सिंधो
हे माधव मधु मदन हरेण्य केशव करुणा सिंधु
राधा रंजन कंस विशूदन प्रणति स्थावक चरणे निखिल निराश्रय शरणे
राधारंजन कंस निषूदन प्रणतिस्तावक चारणे
निखिल निराश्रय शरणे हे जनार्दन पीतांबर धर
देहि जनार्दन पीतांबरधर
कुंजे मथन एहि मुरारे कुंज विहारे एहि प्रणत जन बंधो
एहि मुरारे कुंज विहारे एहि प्रणत जन बंधो
हे माधव मधु मथन वरेण्य केशव करुणा सिंधो
हे माधव मधु मदन वरेण्य केशव करुणा सिंधु
एहि मुरारे कुंज विहारे एहि प्रणत जन बंधो
एहि मुरारे कुंज विहारे एहि प्रणत जन बंधो
कन्हैया लाल की जय। Now while puja is going on, we'll have the Okay, so I just got a note telling that Dr. Suraj Rambachandji has joined satsang tonight. From where I'm sitting, I cannot see him, but welcome, Doctor. Welcome, Doctor. Oh. Okay. So, well, this place is not any strange place for Dr. Suraj Rambachandji. He has come here many, many times. He has done satsang here also. And on the 20th of September, which is just a little over a month from now, we'll be having a bhajan mala here, where he'll be present again. Bhajan mala in his honor, actually. You all should come. You should not miss it. I must tell you that the first bhajan mala I heard in my life was by Doc only in Marabella. And this is like years and years and years ago. Like in the 80s must be something. I did not know the term even before that. All right. Now while we have the puja going on this side, we'll have Pandit Ashram, who is here, will sing. And Mrs. Ramkilawan. Mrs. Ramkilawan.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं 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 तुम मीरा की जैसे बुलाते 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 नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं 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 वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते 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 नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं 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 माँ यशोदा की जैसे सुलाते 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 नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते गोपियों की तरह तुम नाचते नहीं, गोपियों की तरह तुम नाचते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम। राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, 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 राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं। कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय।
Okay, so we'll have a couple more bhajans. If there's anybody who want to come do offering now, this is the time. And after that, we'll have Aarti.
गिरना परे गोपाल गोवर्धन, गिरना परे गोपाल गोवर्धन, गिरना परे गोपाल गोवर्धन, गिरना परे गोपाल 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 गिरना परे गोपाल गोवर्धन, गिरना परे गोपाल गोवर्धन, गिरना परे गोपाल गोवर्धन, गिरना परे गोपाल। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, कैसे गए जिया धीर रे। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, कैसे धरे जिया धीर रे। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, मधुबन बाजे वृंदावन बाजे, तत जमुना की तीर। मधुबन बाजे वृंदावन बाजे, तत जमुना की तीर। कैसी ऐसी कदम्ब पे बंसी बजाए, ऐसी कदम्ब पे बंसी बजाए, कृपा जमुना तीर रे। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, कैसे धरे जिया धीर रे। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, दर्द न जाने पीर न जाने, श्याम धरो पे तीर। दर्द न जाने पीर न जाने, श्याम घरो पे पीर। मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, आखिर जात अहीर रे। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, कैसे धरे जिया धीर रे। भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया, भोर भई बाजे मधुर मुरलिया।
बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की
जय।
At this time, let me just take the opportunity to invite Dr. Rambachan to say a few words to us on this occasion. Dr. Ji was Minister of Works at one time, and he helped this ashram immensely. You all may not be knowing, but today you know. And we cannot have the night go away without Doc saying a few words to all of us. One thing I must tell you also, that when he was the Minister of Works, he helped so many in Hindu organizations, and that is extremely commendable, Doc.
Namaste, Swamiji. Namaste, devotees, members of the Kirtan group. It's so beautiful to see so many young members of the Kirtan group tonight. I've been writing about that recently, you know. And one of the first things I told my daughter when I came here tonight is that I was seeing a lot of young people, Swamiji, in the audience. And that is something very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I want to take the opportunity to commend Swamiji. There are so many people in our country who are doing great work for the Hindu community and by extension the society as a whole. And in my opinion, humble opinion, Swamiji stands out at the top of the list. Perhaps after Bade Sagan Maharaj, no one has built not just an institution, but has built an institution that has all the elements of sustainability. An institution to carry Hindu minds forward in a manner in which it needs to be carried forward. We need, as Hindus, to make an instantaneous leap from where we are into the future. Swamiji correctly raised the question of AI, which is very dangerous in my view also to the society and to the world. He also raised another very important issue, that the war wouldn't be over oil, but it will be over water. And it's happening already. You know, Mother Earth, in my view, is annoyed at us. Look at what is happening in Scotland and all those areas right now. Even in parts of India, the rivers are drying up. You know, what is happening? Why is Mother Nature or Mother Earth, why is she reacting like this? She's reacting like this because she's trying to send us a message to correct our ways, to change our relationship with nature. And Swamiji, in that context, your Katha was well put. It's fantastic. Very, very fantastic. I like the point you made about, you know, what is yagna? Yagna is to selflessly sacrifice all your capabilities and best skills and resources for the benefit of the community. And that is exactly what you know you have done for your life. Your life is a yagna. I don't know if you perhaps really would understand the depth of my feelings for what you have done in this country and the way you have sacrificed yourself for the benefit of others. May God bless you always. May you never ever have sorrow come to your door. May you always be prosperous, because if you are prosperous, everybody will also be prosperous. So Swamiji, thank you for this opportunity for a few words, and congratulations again on the great work you are doing, especially with the young children. Especially with the young children. We speak about our future being the children, but how many of us project for them to be the future. It's not what we can no longer do for ourselves, what we can do for them. I also want to say Sitaram to my good brother Ravi Bharati, who is also here with us this evening, and all others. Thank you very much. God bless each and every one of you.
Jai Shri Ram. Thank you so much, Doc. Nice words of encouragement from a person who himself has done satsangs for decades and decades across Trinidad and Tobago, while serving in government also. I really appreciate the words of encouragement. And we'll be seeing more of Doc on the 20th. And also, his brother, Professor Anand Rambachan, will be coming from the 27th, from 25th to the 27th of September, just a week after the Bhajan Mala. You all please put it on your calendar and come out and be part of that program. Professor Rambachan also is a great exponent of our Shastras. All right. I want to also recognize, like we did in a few of the previous nights, the most austere and most humble presence of Ram Ashram, who have been joining us for a few of the nights. Panditji is the oldest practicing Pandit in Trinidad. Yes. He still goes about everywhere doing all of the rituals for the Hindu community, doing puja, doing funeral, doing everything. And the years of service that he has given to this nation is unmatched. So it is so great to have, whenever I see Panditji in our presence, my heart gets a nice light inside. So good to have you. Okay. We have several Pandits around. Pandit Buddha, Pandit Buru, Pandit Shri Ravi Bharati ji. Welcome to all of you. Okay. We'll have Arati now. Purnahuti.
We will clasp our hands. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnad Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Sarvam Vai Purnagam Swaha Achman Om Agni Naya Subhadhara Yasman Vishwani Devayunani Vidhani Jasmiyurani Bhushtanti Namutkim Vidhemam Achmanyam Samarpayami. Om. We fan the flames. Udbhuj Swagane Prati Jagrahi Tumishta Purite Samsitam Jasmin Chirastya Jyutarasmin Vishwe Deva Jamanas Sirata Vanaspati Surbhuto Ganda Dvigandutamagriyam Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Prati Grihyatam. Om Brahmagandevaya Namaha. We take blessings. Om Tejasi Tejamai Dehi Vijamasi Vijamai Dehi Balamasi Balamai Dehi Ojas Ojramai Dehi Manjudisi Manumai Dehi Sahura Sahurmai Dehi. Prem se boli Shri Brahmagir Devta ki Jai.
जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय भागवत
को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत पापों को मिटाने वाला, हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला।
ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत पापों को मिटाने वाला, हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला।
ये सुख करनी ये दुख हरनी,
ये सुख करनी ये दुख हरनी,
ये मधुसूदन की आरती।
पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
ये मधुर बोल यद फंद खोल सन मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला।
ये मधुर बोल जग पंड खोल संग मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला।
श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही,
श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही,
प्रभु के महिमा की
आरती। पापियों को पाप से है तारती। जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
जय जय
Mangalayatano Hari Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garura Raja Mangalam Pundarikaksham
Mangalayatano Hari Mangalayatano Hari Mangalayatano Hari.
Let us all put our hands together as we take these last few moments to reflect on how absolutely indispensable God is in our life. He's our mother, our father, our friend, our companion, our learning, our wealth. But even much more than that, He forms the very fabric of our existence. And if He were to pull away even for a second, we'll disappear into nothing. To that Lord who sustains us every moment of our being, by being us, we offer our salutations, our love, our gratitude. We sing as the rishis sang in metered lines in praise of that reality. Tvameva mata chapita tvameva tvameva bandhush cha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Shri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Hari Om. Let me just take this couple minutes to just tell you a few quick announcements. On the 13th of September, we have a Ramlila run, 5K run and walk. If you can't run, you can walk. So those who cannot run can walk. From here at the ashram, 5 kilometers we'll be making a round and coming back. Okay. 13th of September. Please see this poster right now at the ashram. We have a daycare running as well. This daycare started only a few months ago, and you can pass the word around. We have very capable caregivers for this daycare. Please tell others. And the school is now open for admission in all forms. Please encourage people to take education with a difference. Preschool enrollment, primary school enrollment, and high school enrollment. And also A-levels. Okay. What is called A-levels now? I think some other name. CAPE. CAPE. Please tell others. Okay. A very special thank you to Bhakti TV who are coming and covering the whole program and taking it to people across the world. And the food fair is coming up on the 31st of August, our annual food fair, International Vegetarian Food Fair. Please do tell others. Okay. Make minute.
1, 2. I crave indulgence, everyone, please, just to elaborate on something very important, because tonight we have the honor of having Barabhai, I have to say, Dr. Sri Surudratan Rambachan. And just to elaborate a little bit what Swamiji said, permit me just for a quick minute on that. Bhajan Mala that we have organized for the 20th of September. First, we are making it, Swamiji spoke about it, but just want to give you a little details. Now, Dr. Surudratan Rambachan has single-handedly, more than anybody else in the Hindu world, did 7 bhajan malas. Historic. And we must celebrate that for several reasons, which I'll not give you now, but for several reasons, we must celebrate that. Now, when I broached the idea to him, he rejected it. But when I told him what it is about, the Santavani, the voice of the saints, bhajans of Surdas, Kabir Das, Tulsi Das, Meera, Raidas, and so on. And we are not going to leave out the our contemporary poets, Professor Hari Shankar Adesh, Dr. Raviji, Dr. Anantananda Rambachan. It's going to be a bhajan mala with a difference. And when I mentioned to Swamiji, immediately he said, yes, let's run with it because the Chinmaya mission here is going to be the venue. Several quick things are going to happen, and I'm talking about it publicly for the first time. We're going to be producing a book or a booklet, whatever. We did 108 bhajans. So when you come, you can, and this is in honor of Dr. Surudratan Rambachan, a gentleman we cannot repay in one lifetime, not in a lifetime, it's all in Trinidad and Tobago. All right? And I'm so happy that I've gotten him to agree to be where he's going to sing also. He and his family are going to sing for this bhajan mala. And Swamiji is going to sing also because there are different categories, as I said. And please, when this yajna finished, then we will hit the road running, meaning the advertisements and so on. Remember, 20th of September. I'm so happy to tell you this because the 25th, 26th, 27th, world-respected Professor Anantananda Rambachan will be here. And I'm hoping, I'm saying these things quickly, that he can inaugurate either online or physically this bhajan mala dedicated to Barabhai, Dr. Surudratan Rambachan. You will know more of it as we, do the hyping up and so on with advertisement. Thank you very much for your time. Sitaram.
Please have a look at our bookstore. Bookstore when you're going. Bookstore is just on the right side of the stairway. There are so many wonderful titles for children and for adults also. Navadha Bhakti from Ramayana, 9 types of devotion. Please have a look. So many wonderful titles for you to give as presents also to people. Okay? All right. Hari Om.